Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 5. This is part 3 of our career mode and we are tackling Charles Nolan. This is our first head-to-head as part of Ride 5, and this guy is Charles Nolan. This guy is labelled as Fast Charlie. Let's crack on. So you may or may not care about the backstory of Charles Nolan, but all you need to know is he's allegedly fast, so let's see what we can do. To get the gold, all we need to do is beat him, and that's what I'm going to try and do here today. The difficulty is on 120%, and we are on the Suzuki GSXR 600 from 2005 with stock tyres, and already a great start going into the first corner. Quick change direction into 2 and then to 3. Here in the Daytona circuit, the motorcycle circuit layout, I do believe, and we already have 3 seconds advantage on 120% difficulty. Not so fast, Charlie, after all. Oh, Charles. I thought you'd be quicker than this, pal. Now he's 7 seconds behind. Oh, Charlie. Fast Charlie is the biggest lie I've ever heard. He's not even approaching turn 4 yet. Oh, come on, Charlie. I thought this video was going to be like a pretty close and intense one before I turned into Foghorn Leghorn for a second then. I can't believe it. Charles Nolan, in his back garden, is doing a terrible job. This won't work. This is not good enough. But what we're going to do is we're going to try and beat him by, I don't know, 20 seconds, let's say. And then we'll do a proper race here. Hopefully Charles Nolan will be included. I don't know what's happened here with this career mode objective. Whether it's like this for everyone and maybe it's meant to just be a easy challenge, I don't know. But Charlie, yeah, yikes. And anyway, if you're a fan of Charles Nolan or me, then definitely hit that subscribe button. It does help out the channel quite a lot. And we just recently reached 8,000 subscribers, so massive thank you to all the aces for helping me with that one. And of course, if you're new to the channel and you haven't seen my Ride 5 review yet, I do implore you to check it out because that covers pretty much everything you need to know about the 5th instalment of Ride. So anyway, back onto the brakes we go into turn 3 for the International Horseshoe. Nice and tight to the apex. Got to be careful about lifting on the power too early here because you do run it deep with the new physics and feedback of Ride 5. And for those who say it's a copy and paste game, you're wrong. Into turn 4 and then back into left hand side for turn 5. Nice tight apex with the Suzuki. Once again, still using the stock tyres, but I don't seem to see any tyre wear happening in the career mode so far. I don't believe I've turned anything off. I believe everything is on its maximum setting, but it's just something that the game is doing. And actually, as a matter of fact, we are now 30 seconds clear of, dare I say it, Fast Charlie. And that's the biggest lie ever I've heard. If he's changed his name by deed poll, I would get that refunded and stick just to Charles Nolan. So anyway, ignoring the American because he's not doing so grand. Apologies to the American viewers if this is heartbreaking to see your own flesh and blood not doing so well. I hope when you guys play the game you'll really sort out Charles Nolan and give him what for, because that's a bad representation of what the Americans do. I totally forgot here to upshift to 6th gear here, and then finally when we do upshift to 6th gear it's too late, so it's going to be bogged down a little bit. But I mean, does it matter when we're this far ahead? It really doesn't, but as long as I can keep you entertained, guys, that's all that really matters. He's just about to get into, it's not really a chicane, it's sort of a change of direction, but it's not quite a chicane as such, but he's just getting there now. We might reach the first sector before Charles Nolan reaches the lap. No, in fact, he is just about to pass the lap now. He has just started lap 3 of 3, and he is a country mile away. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish this lap. I don't know what the gap will be by the time it comes to its conclusion, and then we're going to start again here with a 3-lap sprint race against the AI on 120% difficulty, may I add, on aggressive, pressing AI behaviour. It's either aggressive or pressing. I've actually forgotten now when I recorded the video, but it's only one of those options. And to be honest with you, I'm hard-pressed to find the difference between pressing and aggressive. I tend to find aggressive is more so the corners are quite strong at, and then pressing, they seem to get a bit of rubber banding, so the more you get away from them, the more they seem to come back. And I actually like that feature. I know it's a bit arcadey, but I quite like that because it keeps it interesting. It keeps it interesting, keeps it fun. And sometimes the AI just doing god awful like this gentleman here, it just makes things more interesting. So I'm on board with that. But the quick change of direction and back in to the right hand side. Quick power. Ooh, a little bit early on the acceleration there, just cutting the apex ever so slightly. Now I don't think we're going to get a minute advantage, but 53, 55 seconds by the conclusion of this corner. Yeah, it's pretty much a done deal. So thanks to Charlie for... Whoa, speed wobble! Whoa! Massive, monumental speed wobble on board the GSX-R 600, but never mind about that, guys and gals. Across the line, we have the gold medal. Achievement popped in the background there on PC, if you didn't hear. So anyway, let's crack on with the race. No messing around this time, boys and girls. Let's just get on with it. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. So then, charging into the first... Oh, goodness me, a bit of contact on the outside there. As we started from the back of the grid in 20th and all the way up to 5th, maybe? I'm going to say 5th by the 4th corner. So into... Oh, that's a massive amount of contact. And that's a massive amount of content coming this week. Oh, there you go, on the brakes, up into 4th. Adriano Pereira gave us a hard time in the first championship I did, actually, with the RGV 250. Hopefully the Portuguese lady is not going to... man, going to give me some difficulties. Apologies, Adriano. Oh my goodness, he's gone really light there, really early there, so I'm going to try and attack him. And Bradley Hooper. Remember him from Ride 4. Take a look at that, Bradley. Can you do any better? I think not. So into turn... Ooh, very deep there upon the brakes. Not ideal. Going into the 6th corner, Richard Sanders. He's currently got a second advantage. Where is he going to be stronger? Is he strong? Are we going to be able to just dash past him? I guess we'll find out in a moment. What I can tell you is much better competition than Fast Charlie. Not so fast after all. But anyway, braking there at the 2 sign as we now go really firm on the brakes and change the direction. We're closing in. Oh, up at the inside is the bus stop. Have a look at that, Richard. Tell me what you think. Oh, fair play. He's come back. Oh, he seems quite strong on the straights. This might be a little bit more difficult than I'm expecting here. Look at him pulling away. I'm giving everything all full power on the left-hand side of the tyres. That's a 6/10 of a second advantage to Richard Sanders in his home track, no less. Much better than Charlie. I'm sorry, I've got to stop having a pop at Charlie. He's clearly not that bad. Well, he is bad, but yeah. He's actually not even in this race. That's even more devastating. Well, come back soon, eh? But anyway, 8/10 of a second it is to Richard Sanders. On the brakes we go. Got to be careful because it's quite bumpy. But it looks like into the International Horseshoe we're quite controlled as we move over to the right-hand side, just avoiding the outside of the circuit there. I don't know whether the penalty time is given if you do go straight onto there. I'm trying to avoid going off the track as much as I can. But look how much we've closed in going into turn 4. Can we dive? Can we lunge? Bit of contact, but nothing to get too upset about. I don't think Richard is going to be too mad, but he might be mad at this lunge if I can make it stick. Oh, excuse me, it's not going to stick. The Kawasaki is not giving up. But we now go to the right-hand side. The ZX6R from 2008, I think it was, is looking quite strong. I'd have to see it again, but I think it's the one from 2008. I'll get a better glimpse in a moment. I think definitely for that straight. 4/10 of a second is the split. It is dropping. But into the braking, that's where we're far superior than the AI. Already a second advantage. This might be the lap that breaks the back of Mr. Sanders in second. The Colonel, not quite close enough yet. You can see on the graphic on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen there on the map. Oh, speed wobble again! Oh my goodness, it's alright. It's alright, don't panic. We're still in first place, we're still on both wheels, and that's all that matters. But look at our gap, it's gone. It's Richard Sanders coming on through, but we are trying to push him back. Going into the first corner, he has held me off. Good play from the 120% difficulty AI here in Ride 5. Quick change direction, launch it into turn 2 and then into turn 3. Looks like we've gone quite deep. I struggled to get the bike stopped there, as a matter of fact, but our change of direction and a nice smooth acceleration. Goodness me, I couldn't quite pick it up as well as what Richard Sanders did. Maybe need to just come off the acceleration ever so slightly, but do we go for that lunge into turn 5? Here it comes. Oh, I'm stuck on the wrong side, bit of contact. Not a lot we can do there. That would have resulted in a crash in ride 4. It's good to see that we can actually do that here in ride 5, but now into the left-hand side. Turn 6, I can't go for that lunge again, can I? We made it stick. It was a cheeky, audacious lunge, but sometimes you have to have that temerity to go for lunges like that, because otherwise you just don't get through. You gotta go for it. Why not? Let it fly. So anyway, 8.5 tenths of a second it is to Richard Sanders. We've got to be right on the top of our game here to brake as late as we possibly can going into the bus stop. It looks to be solid. A 1.8 second advantage, 1.9. Will it get to 2? It has done. 2.1 seconds. I think that's it. We must be absolutely perfect now on this part here. No speed wobble if we can help it. I might just reduce acceleration ever so slightly. I'll tell you what, that's the key. I've reduced it a bit. The gap is down to 1.6, 1.5, 1.3. Yeah, we should have done this. Ladies and gentlemen, another victory in today's video here in the Daytona Motorcycle International part of the Speedway. Wow, that was a tongue twister. But yeah, there you go then, guys. Another victory for me here today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comments section down below. And of course, if you want to see more videos like this, ensure to subscribe and consider joining the Discord server as well. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Ciao for now. Oh, hi. Didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.